Heading to church. Hello there. Welcome back to the vlog. Beautiful Sunday morning.
Good morning.
Heading to church. We have the privilege that we are able to walk to church, and especially on this beautiful day like this, huh?
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
But the nice thing about being able to walk to church is, well, you don't have to find a parking spot.
That's very true.
But Kristen sings on Sundays, usually helps out the congregation with the songs and such.
Yep.
Song we're singing today. Wait, we're singing one of my favorites today.
Oh yes, tell me the stories of Jesus.
Oh yeah, tell me the stories of Jesus. It's like 4 hymns that I'll actually sing. Anyway, last night was fun.
Oh, it was very fun.
We got to see our friends Stephanie and Michael sing and play all kinds of instruments at a restaurant. It was just, you know what? Let me just show you. I hope would come true. You'll grow old with me, and I hope that you'll only thank me. But see the sky is safe too. I am about you. I am about you. Oh yes, I am about you. Kristen cried.
I did like 3 times.
Yes, but
it was good.
Sunday, for us, Sunday is like the day to like get stuff done. Like we go to church, and then usually there's some sort of family thing, whether it's a family get together or a meal or something. But it's also our day to like tie up any loose ends that we may have before the work week starts, with simple stuff like groceries, laundry, bills, whatever. Get ready for the week. The one thing that's interesting about our church though is it's so small. It's a congregation of like 40, sometimes a little bit more, sometimes less, but it's so small that you can't just like slip in and out unnoticed. Like if you miss a Sunday, like everybody knows. Yeah. And it's like, where were you on Sunday? You know, it's not one of those mega churches where nobody knows you, you know?
Right.
So we had to.
I think last Sunday we were actually going on a walk, and one of our church members saw us, and they're like,
well,
they were like, where were you?
Well, we missed last Sunday because we had went to a wedding the night before and got a little weird. But anyway.
Speak for yourself.
For you, as I am a gentleman. All right. Hi, back at home, ready for some lunchtime. Let's see what we got in the fridge, huh? Wow. Okay. What do we have in? Oh, wait. What is this?
That is what I think it is.
Leftover pizza. These are leftover pizza dance?
I think this one would be.
Okay, thank you for that. Well, we got leftover pizza because we got pizza on Wednesday this past week, and we got way too much pizza.
Hi, would you like to help me?
What'd you do with your hair? What's going on with that?
Does it look kind of weird? No,
it's just different. Anyway,
okay.
So what happened with the pizzas? Why do we have 3?
They were supposed to be 1 hand tossed and 1 thin, but they did 2 hand tossed instead, so they get through and.
So we got a bonus pizza.
We got a bonus pizza.
Bonus pizza. Is there a bonus pizza dance?
I don't know. I feel like it should go like this.
Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, so we're still eating off leftovers. So leftover pizza for lunch. It's vegan, so it's pizza, no cheese, extra sauce, all the veggies except for well, pineapple's not a veggie. But we're not getting pineapple on our pizza. You gotta be crazy to get pineapple on your pizza. Just kidding. If you like pineapple on your pizza, then I guess we could still be friends.
Good.
All right.
All right.
So we're trying to get better at being more, we're trying to be better at being more deliberate and intentional with things like food. Like we'd be these type of people that would have leftovers in the back of our fridge, and then they'd get weird, and then we wouldn't even know what it was. So we're trying to like make just enough, and if we have leftovers, then we try and warm them up. On like Sunday's a good day for leftovers, and then we sort of like clean out our fridge and try not to waste anything, and then we know exactly what we need for next week versus like having just cabinets and we try to just have on hand what we need for what we're gonna make. We don't have a lot of like bulk and excess. Otherwise we find like when we purged our house, when we got rid of everything, not everything, when we got rid of a bunch of stuff, we found like food stuffs like that was expired like for like months expired. So like we're just trying to be more intentional. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Hi there.
Bear was trying to get on some of that camera action.
Mm-hmm.
He was rubbing up against you. Hi. He's really lovey right now. I think he needs a kiss.
2 hours later.
Okay, so after we ate lunch, and there's no way I could have got this on tape, I mowed the lawn, and then I noticed that the hose was leaking. I was like, oh, well, no big deal. I'll just turn the water off. Kristen must have forgot to turn it off. Anyway, one thing led to another, and my uncle had to come over, and I ended up having to crawl around in my crawl space. We had to completely replace the whole spigot on the watering. It was my worst nightmare come to life, basically. There's so many spiders and spider webs. It looked like a horror movie under my house. It was horrible.
We think that it's quite possible that no one's been down there for 17 years.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. We're headed out to my grandma's house for a August birthday party. What we do is for the family is everybody who has a birthday in a certain month, we group them all together. We're having August birthdays. I was going to bring the drone, but then I remembered the last time I tried to bring out my drone to my grandma's house, this happened. So yeah, I crashed into a tree, and you know, no big deal. So I'm not bringing it ever again to my grandma's. And also, we made our own black bean burgers, and we're bringing them because everyone else is having regular burgers. We brought some extra. Maybe we can pawn one off on somebody, and I'll go, this is pretty good. And I'll say, guess what? It's a black bean burger. You just ate something vegan.
I know, and I felt pretty good about it because lately, I mean, usually Kyle does most of the cooking anyway, but usually during the school year I do a little bit here and there. Throw a crock pot together. So it's been a while since I cooked the black bean burgers myself, and they turned out pretty well. And I also made some kale chips.
Well, and yeah, so thank you. I appreciate that. She took like basically when she realized that there was nothing that you could do to help the situation. Right. So she went in the house and she got everything else done, and it was just so helpful. Like I couldn't imagine what I would have done if I would have had to do all this by myself. Okay, we're about to play wiffle ball and or kickball, so this will be pretty epic.
See my muscles?
Don't ever do that again. Never do that again. Look at the focus. The determination.
Getting
our practice swings in.
Oh, pull yourself up.
What's this?
Of course.
Where's Lobo at?
Ashley? I don't know where she is.
She's in Canada. Watch out, Hudson.
John has got a big slugger here. She's got a power. She's a power hitter.
Boo! Yes!
I don't know what you did during the fall. Single.
Whiffle.
Hi.
A wiffle ball because you whiff when you don't hit. Usually when our family plays some type of game like kickball or wiffle ball, it usually ends by somebody getting hurt, and it's usually me inadvertently hurting my sister. It goes back to the beginning of time, so.
Do I get to play too?
Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What are players you got?
What you doing?
Swinging.
Going down? Ooh, if we're on the same team, you're going down. No matter what.
300
Captains.
So, all you can pick last night. So, are we throwing the ball and it's going around? I thought they took a vote. Night, all right?
It might be.
I'm on Kristen's team. Gross. Kristen's gonna pitch. This could get interesting.
What are the bases?
Pole, board, and then home was the hardest. Swing, bada bada bada. Kristen with a filthy pitch. Big inning. Believe. See the ball, be the ball.
And run!
Ooh. Steve Reich. Look at that concentration.
Got it right where you want her.
All right, yay! 16-2, it's all to Kristen. Nice. Ah, rats. The thing that's really cool about my family is we're all so close in proximity that when we grew up, all my cousins were like brothers and sisters. So we hang out with our first cousins quite often, and so that's why we played a game of kickball, and we get together like once a month at least for everybody to come and have a good time and eat and stuff. And you know, Kristen's side of the family is a little bit more spread out geographically, so we don't get to see them as much. But this is something that's like always been a big part of my childhood and life and everything, and so it's really neat. Not everybody. Growing up, I didn't know that not everybody knew their first cousins and second cousins and stuff, and like I thought it was, you know, I thought it was just regular, normal stuff. So good watermelon. Okay, I zoomed in too much. Sorry, hang on. So today was a good day.
It was.
I had a lot of unexpected things that happened in today, but I'll tell you, it's all about attitude, I guess. So
It's an attitude of gratitude because it gave us, thankful for the circumstances that we have, because it actually gave us a good chance to visit with Alex a little bit, and I got to try my hand at cooking some dishes that I haven't, and I think I impressed Kyle a little bit.
Yeah, she made a really good black bean burger, but I obviously didn't get to film me crawling around in the nightmarish crawl space that we have. So I'm gonna probably in 1 month have to go back down there and check to see if there's any like water leakage or anything. So maybe I'll bring the GoPro down there so you can see how nightmarish it is. But anyway, so like sort of like the message of today that we got is like every day we try to like pick out the positive message in the day, and I think today is not only just being flexible with your day, because I'm so, you know me, I'm such a super planner, and I want I try to plan out every moment. I want to live so purposefully, and it's like I want my day to go like this, and then I think about the day, and sometimes if it doesn't go the way I want, I get like anxious or frustrated. But it made me I'm grateful that we have family so close by that knows how to do stuff like fixing faucets and going under crawl spaces and stuff like that. Makes me grateful that we live so close to family. You know, grateful that we have our own home in the first place, right?
Absolutely.
Like, you know, we're not renting it, like we own it, and that, you know, my mom said when I called her in a panic when the water wouldn't shut off and everything was flooding outside, she's like, well, that's part of owning a home is stuff is gonna go wrong at inopportune times. So things are gonna go wrong no matter what. Things aren't always gonna go as planned. Matter of fact, most of the time, things don't go as planned.
Right.
And it's like we can't choose when the pipe is gonna break or when our hot water heater stops working or our electricity goes out. We can only control how we react to it.
Absolutely.
And I think today we both did a good job. Like I was getting really frustrated. I was getting very grouchy, and you, like we said earlier, you stepped away and separated yourself from the situation.
What was kind of fun today was the birthday party, and we played kickball and wiffle ball.
Yeah, it's very, I'm grateful to have so many cousins and family so close by. The message we'll leave you with today is we can't pick the situation we're in, and we can't pick, you know, we can't control most everything in life. I think control is mostly an illusion, but we can control how we react. So if something goes wrong, if you see yourself starting to go down the wrong path of getting angry or frustrated, take a step back and realize what you can control versus what you can't control. Find a gift,
Share it with the world.
and remember,
You are worth it.